Guillaume, morning to you. 6 months of strikes. It's been fairly serious. How did we get to this point?
Well, in 1996, for Rosie, there were 10 million patients coming to the emergency services in France every year. Now there are 21 million. It's huge. And in the UK too, the numbers have risen. So, of course, our populations haven't doubled. So it means different things. It means there are less and less GPs in some areas. There are more and more people coming sometimes for not real emergencies, and people are getting older. So in France, at the same time, 100,000 of beds have closed, according to unions. So the numbers of staff isn't rising, and the people coming are more and more. So let's listen to Benjamin Baker. He's an emergency nurse, and he shows his anger.
We must welcome patients, whatever the reasons which drive them to come, because sometimes we're the only door opened in the area for some patients, but we're dependent on the services which send them. So even if, for example, our 36 beds are already occupied, we must keep welcoming them. The flow will keep coming, because we can't just close the doors on them.
So the caregivers are asking for more staff and more salaries.
And they're going to get a response from the Health Minister. She's announcing a whole series of measures today. What solutions is she proposing?
Well, unions hope for financial means, but it's unclear whether she's going to use that to increase the number of staff or something else. She has already issued a few measures. The first is to admit directly elderly people and to set up CCTV surveillance for nursing homes. The point is to make the organization easier to avoid wasting time in order to focus on real emergencies, but it's not sure she's going to increase the number of staff, and that's the main fear of the caregivers, doing more with less.